We're here today to show local people about how the Saxons lived and how they moved around, and use authentic ways of cooking and crafts and skills. Anything in history is definitely worth learning, and to see something, except from just reading from books or maybe seeing something on TV, to actually be right in front of it, I think you can take a lot of a good positive experience from it, and so a lot of people, it might get them interested in more about their culture. I got into this about 6 years ago. I was always interested in this part of the history, and then I managed to find a group that I used to be in, and I met the rest of the guys in this group and the girls, and then we continued on from there. We do a lot of combat demonstrations, so we've got to make sure we've got the enough armour and weapons, and make sure everyone's fully trained up to make sure the shows are safe and good for the audience. We train together. We train once every couple of weeks, minimal, to make sure that it's safe for the audience as well as the people fighting. We train in all types of weapons of our period, and depending on how fast you learn, but it's good years of training before you start doing big shows in front of audiences. Well, I hope to just get bigger. We've got quite a lot more people interested in joining the group. We do quite a lot of big shows. We just want to keep promoting the group and keep teaching history to people that are interested. The best thing about this is anyone who's interested in their culture, especially with the Saxons, with the English, it's a lot of people seem to learn about a lot of the world's culture and don't maybe not necessarily know a lot about their own ancestral background. So anything like that people can learn from this is definitely positive, especially if they learn about themselves, and they might get more interested and find out more about their own culture.
We call ourselves Herigeas Hundas, which is an early English description for a group of warriors, a roving band of warriors, which we would have found in this area at the time when the Romans had just left. There's a whole idea of doing that period. It's the interest, the excitement. It's called the Dark Ages, so a lot of what happened after the Romans left is still a mystery or mystical, because you've got the whole legends of Arthur, you've got whole tribes of people moving across the continent. You've got people coming across from Ireland. That's where the Scots come from, Northern Ireland, invaded what was then called Pict land, which we call Scotland now because the Scots won. We had the English coming over, and they were arguing for the what's left of the Roman Empire in this country, the Romano-British. Some places they fought one another. In some places, perhaps like the Mianwara, which is a cross-culture name. It has both a Celtic element to it and a Saxon element. So perhaps they peacefully coexisted, and they traded names, perhaps traded partners, married into the local families. So you've got the whole thing about trade, culture, the excitement of the battles, the fighting, all that sort of thing. So it's an interesting period to portray and reenact, and not so many people know about it. They know about the Vikings who did the same thing later. They don't know about the people that actually made this country called the Meon Valley, called England. They don't know where we come from. So it's a lovely way to bring it across to locals, to national level or international level. That's how we do it, and have fun at the same time.